You are being watched.
Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony, and we're back for Person of Interest Season 3. Last time we were on a plane.
Yes.
Reese is back in business.
Yeah.
Got him back. Yeah, good episode. We are on to Season 3, Episode 14, Provenance. This aired on the 4th of February 2014. Directed by Jeffrey Hunt and written by Hennen. Seen these people before. Provenance. What could that be?
I hope we get more of
Bear.
Yeah, Bear would be good. I think my brain has just fallen out my
It
head.
has. More of what?
You know the other group?
Vigilance?
Vigilance.
Samaritan?
Vigilance.
Yeah? No, you just want vigilance?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we're not going to know much more about Samaritan because it's with the English guy.
Okay.
Which I feel like we're going to have to wait a little while. So I don't feel like Root's going to be in it. I feel like...
I do feel like...
Because Root's gone searching for that. So, you know, and you're like, I feel like Root would be doing her thing.
Yeah.
And then it will swing back round. Because I feel like it's done it before that someone's been off doing something and then it swings back. That you're like,
yeah, it all connects. It's all connected. It's all, so
I think we might be vigilance-y.
We'll see. Yeah, very excited. We've got like 10 episodes left of the season. We had a big 5 episodes of craziness, didn't we?
Did.
And yeah, so will we get any more Elias? We haven't seen Elias for a while.
No, it's true.
Who knows? Did we get any? We didn't get any Fusco last time, did we? Did we? I don't think we did. I just edited it the other day and I don't remember seeing Fusco. So
No.
I want Fusco as well. Right, full reactions in the description. Need your own copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back. We'll talk all about it. Let's go. We're right into it. This is not America. Whoa. How'd you do it? Just disappeared.
Agent Bouchard, Bolivar thief, is still at large.
Wow. How's this connected?
Ah, welcome back, Mr. Visa.
Meet Kelly Lynn, recently immigrated to the U.S.
You a spy?
Certainly possible. Event planner in the city.
Easiest way to get close to an event planner is to attend an event.
He still knows what he's doing.
Shaw on the platinum guest list.
I'm a sucker for watered-down booze and a mini quiche.
She always likes eating on the job, doesn't she?
Where's my spare weapon?
I moved it to the history section a week ago. Update your arsenal, John.
Damn. It's a bit mean, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been gone for a little bit.
Hand-sewn buttonhole. Impeccable craftsmanship.
He's so all about this suit, isn't he?
Just like your shoelace, Mr. Reese.
I can field strip a 45 upside down in a dark finch and handle a bow tie.
Of course.
It's gonna cut to him wearing a normal tie.
Butterfly or batwing? Never mind. Take your time.
Just making it worse. Oh my.
Of course she can dress up, can't she?
Yeah.
Moment.
Wildly erotic
Promises
move.
not to be late.
Oh, I see you updated your arsenal, Shaw.
Along with a 380, I've got in my handbag, so watch it.
He's just saying you look nice.
It's like Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah. Yeah. They've been very good at it, to be honest, yeah.
They believe that cultural artifacts belong to the cultures they came from.
That's becoming a big thing nowadays,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Pools of dry ice in the event space.
I think it was a shipping mistake.
I won't pay for the mistake.
Upgrade tonight's champagne selection.
I do enjoy an ice.
That shut him up, didn't it? He was right on her, trying to rip into her. She looks like she's fed up of everything.
There's no sign of danger in here. Not counting the shrimp puffs.
Saved me having to get paramedics in here.
Right place, right time.
Wow.
Do you know who it was?
It's a nice introduction.
You know, you have a beautiful
I
accent.
picked up traces from a little bit of everywhere.
A little bit of everywhere.
Yeah.
Casually evasive.
She's been all over
Really
the
want to put a bullseye on her.
We don't know that anyone did yet.
She might want to kill someone else.
Yeah.
You never know.
Forget it's the other way around sometimes.
Yeah.
Harold Wren and guest.
He does look a bit intense, doesn't he?
He's gorgeous.
Oh.
Harold, what are you implying?
Noel Codex. It's over 1,000 years old.
Bam.
We should keep our eyes on the prize.
They just get distracted
Yeah.
instantly.
Please stay where you are until the lights.
factories.
Ah.
Pinched the dry ice bombs. I think someone's trying to make off with the Cezanne.
Damn! What a kick! Holy
Oh
whoa.
my lord.
Not as cool, but pretty cool.
Yeah. She's in a dress though.
Yeah.
Right place, right time.
Guess we're both liars, huh?
Jesus.
What is she, like a...
She's like Lara Croft, isn't she?
Yeah!
Everyone's
Boys,
shell-shocked.
I know who the thief is.
She's wearing a white dress in the rain. Hate to be that person, but...
Sorry, miss. Crime scene.
I get swept out the door without my bag.
Please.
Whoa, miss, it's 1 a.m. What can I do to make you stop talking?
Let me get my bag.
Jeez.
I won't touch anything or bump into any of your NCCSI guys. I got her bag and her computer.
Well, damn.
She went for the César.
She has good taste.
Female, 25 to 35.
No one's ever gotten a good look at her face.
Well, we're one step ahead of interval, aren't we? Yeah.
She's hard to track. There's accomplices.
She kills them after.
Oh my.
Damn. She's like
Tell your detectives.
This woman's dangerous.
yeah.
Anywhere this woman goes, bodies follow.
See, I didn't even know,
Yeah.
but when I said maybe she's gonna kill her.
Thing is, we've had it the other way for quite a while now.
Yeah.
It's
Kelly's dangerous.
We haven't seen her hurt anyone seriously.
Everything on there supports her cover.
She ditched it. It's worthless.
All portable devices have GPS chips. Are called the purloined letter.
Did you reckon?
Oh, I don't know.
It's a different kind of story, isn't it? A little
Given our
painting
proximity
thief.
in the line,
Yeah.
Use software to blue jack the phone line in the place.
Oh my god. Of course you can.
I got the painting. I had to hurt a guard, Cyril.
You should have stayed out of the way.
Your Cezanne, done here.
You're far from done. This next job is a masterpiece, Joe.
Another job.
Just as much to lose.
She don't seem that into it.
No, she doesn't. Like she's being forced or there's something hanging over.
She used the key fin. At least we know she isn't robbing them.
Might be just her house, you know?
I think I found Kelly's apartment.
The man Kelly was meeting called her Zhao.
I think the names on that thing were some writers from the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Former Olympic gymnast. Won a silver medal at the 2000 Olympic Games. China had a fine
That
dragon.
explains the flipping.
Yeah.
She was later cut from the Chinese roster. No reasons given for her termination.
What do you reckon? What turned her?
Family issues.
Yeah, someone said L. O'Connor, Lucas O'Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the writers. I didn't see the other two. But...
I'm inside Kelly's apartment. Looks kind of like my place.
We need to find out when and where the job takes place.
If I were gonna hide plans.
Where would you hide him, Claire?
Behind the mirror.
That's cheating. You saw. I hope she's completely wrong. Aw.
Street map with an intersection marked.
It's a narrow side street, several subway stops. I think we found the location of Kelly's next job.
Something about a Bible. Gutenberg Bible?
It's on a world tour.
Still in all these fancy old books and stuff.
Yeah.
And paintings. It reminds me of the video game Sly Cooper. Because that's what you do. You go around stealing famous artifacts and chased by Interpol.
Spike strip. I think Kelly's about to do something really violent.
You don't know what you're doing.
Damn. That's ruined her plan, innit?
I needed to stop them.
How did it go?
I didn't get the Bible, Cyril, but I still can.
Any idea what's at stake?
What is at stake?
My associates in Prague don't take kindly to people who welsh on
What's
their
at stake?
debt.
Okay, amount of money, I guess, right? They were expecting.
Nyama?
Well, damn.
Did I just hear the word mommy?
Oh, we've made a terrible mistake.
Yeah. It's just funny because obviously the machine pointed them that way, but them getting involved has made it worse. Yeah.
Got a feisty one here, Finch.
She enjoys it.
Sit over here with my gun.
You're not going to believe me, but I'm someone who helps people.
Like you helped my daughter.
You don't seem to commit crimes of your own volition.
I hid the pregnancy as long as I could.
Is that why she got kicked out?
Gymnastics. I pawned my silver medal for the medical caretaker.
Damn. That's
Then I brought
insane.
back into the same pawn shop and stole a watch. I didn't know it was a front for criminals. They took Kai from me. They promised to send her just as soon as the work was done.
And what about the people you killed?
Cyril, he must take care of them after I finish a job and leave town.
Make it look like she's creating more
Yeah.
chaos and just
I didn't
framing
really
her.
want her.
And the Bible was the last thing you needed.
I had to grab it in transit. It's protected now. Symmetric security solution.
Symmetric Security is based in the UK, but they have a corporate office here.
Oh.
That's where they took it.
The building's a fortress.
Seeing how accessible Symmetric's building is.
Oh no.
Rescue the girl?
Kaya's halfway around the world, Miss Shaw. I think we have only one option here. Need to get the Bible ourselves.
Oh my god.
Cut the thief loose.
I already cut myself loose.
Didn't search her very well, did they?
No. She's too good.
Need someone to help secure architectural designs.
That's the guy?
and develop our
Maybe.
operation.
Or just call someone from the NYPD with friends in security.
Hey.
Hey, this is a nice place.
Has he not been here?
Probably not.
Symmetric Security's office, a 70-story tower in the financial district, leaving a lone service elevator, only way to get to the upper
Are
floor.
we doing a heist?
We are doing a
This is not your average. Symmetric floors are protected by armed guards.
One of 6 secure rooms where they keep high-value items.
It's certain to be guarded by a biometric fingerprint scan, which can detect the prints on all 5
So we need a
fingerprints
finger.
and also the user's body heat. Inside the rooms, there are IR motion
Oh my
sensors and
God.
an 8-foot
Oh my
tall
God.
This is Mission Impossible.
that surrounds the object. Perimeter sensors that can detect movement within 20 feet.
I think it's time I met with someone at Symmetric.
How well do you reckon this is going to go for him? Huh?
I don't know.
Think they're going to get it? Do it good? I don't know. I feel like they got good.
I was in the
Charles?
village running down a lead on some stolen property. Matched the description of an Interpol notice you have up. I'm stretched a little thin. If you wanted, you could go sit on the apartment.
Merci. What is the address?
Oh, I like this music.
3D printer.
Must be quite new. This is like new, right, for the
Yeah.
time. Nowadays, yeah. He looks amazed at it. Would you join in the heist if you could?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd feel safe with Reese and Short, you know, like you wouldn't have to
Yeah.
worry.
Yeah. Got this whole little operation. This is cool.
Got a report of a stolen car in the area.
Here, check it out.
Fingerprint.
God.
This guy doesn't wash his hands very much.
Informative, detective.
The check's holding the girl.
I believe they're part of an extortion scheme that targets culturally significant artifacts, sell them to the highest bidder.
Get like a little bidding war going on.
Yeah. Just a hand.
This is crazy. This is cool.
Pardon.
I finally found you.
You were good, I'll give you that. I've bagged so many thieves in so many countries, but you... Should I chase you?
His arch nemesis.
I'll be right behind you with a SWAT team and a set of shackles.
Shackles?
Line and sinker.
All part of the plan.
I have reason to believe an attempt will be made on an item at your location.
We'll initiate default security measure 202. It's an object to the central room of our secure floor for...
Now they know where it is.
Yeah.
An exact location for the Bible.
This is great.
Time to go to work.
Oh, this is too...
Hmm?
This is like a heist.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah. I don't think you need to do all these flippy flops.
Flippy flop.
Flippy flops. It's a bit much.
Worked in high-level security for the past 15 years.
Do you know what a KM2 cryotron switch tube is?
It's a cold cathode gas tube commonly used in triggers on nuclear weapons. And if our company never looks inside the transport, we're never made aware of any illegal activity.
Can get away with storing anything. It's just like it's proper heist spy
is.
movie stuff. It feels very Mission Impossible in a way. Yeah.
Did you forgotten it?
Huh?
Did you forget it?
No, I think the fingertips were chopped off.
Oh.
Yeah, he had no fingertips. I guess you don't need the whole hand. Here we go. How do you reckon it's gonna go?
Fort Knox, Mr. White.
How do you reckon it's gonna go?
Do you know, it feels also a bit like Tenet, you know, when they go into the
Yeah.
the art rooms.
The Freeport.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to sign in.
I'm liking the music a lot
Oh.
to this episode.
Really have nuclear triggers in that briefcase?
Nice.
Oh my. Jesus. This ain't going too well.
Reset the alarms. Someone called the NYPD.
Wow.
Enter Fusco.
Yeah.
Shaw, I believe that's your cue.
Okay. This is just all... Jesus, that was loud.
Yeah.
You have 45 seconds until the alarms reset.
Oh, nice. So they're gonna actually reset.
The 5-0 at the gate. Here for the prisoner. Said he was in the area.
Who could that be?
This a guy?
He's all yours. He fell for it. Take me to JFK, private charter terminal.
Start charging fares.
It's like a taxi driver. They look very silly.
Oh, don't forget to give each finger a good lick before you scan them.
Excuse me.
Saliva will simulate sweat.
Don't watch. It feels a bit weird. Wow.
Nice.
The guy is sure his computer trick killed the motion sensors.
Something about turning up ambient air temperature to match our skin temperatures.
Let's hope he's right.
Oh, that's kind of
Oh, yeah.
interesting. So the temperature doesn't change, yeah.
Damn, it's hot in here.
Electric fence.
Where's Tom Cruise when you need him, eh?
Help in the office.
Be possible for me to actually see the Bible.
They already had someone make a run at the book tonight.
Did you arrest her?
A big guy.
The thief Interpol is after is a woman.
This is cool. Oh, there's like perfect bars.
What? They did not plan that very well.
What are they for? It just so happens
How does she get
she's a
out,
gymnast.
though?
Praise to God. She got the Bible, she could pray.
I don't think that's how these things work.
I could do this.
My hands are sweating.
Pharaoh, have you been up on the 70? Your fingerprints were used 3 minutes ago to open a secure room up.
All security teams converge on the 78th floor.
Well done. His face, he's like, oh, for God's sake.
They need a way out.
Oh,
Ooh.
to get a button.
But like, how does she get out?
Don't know. Maybe she does. Just launches the book over. How crazy would it be if Tom Cruise actually turned up?
But how do they get out?
I guess you can get on top of that podium, right?
I guess.
Too late.
Da-da-da-da.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'll be on a plane tonight.
Hang up the phone and get in the car.
Wow. Kidnapper then.
Didn't steal
Sure.
the Bible, Agent Bouchard. We merely borrowed it. A bit.
Just straight up telling him. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Service is rendered. No more jobs. I'm out.
It's never done with these sort of people,
No.
is it? You know, there's always one more job.
I want my daughter, and I'm done with you.
Why end such a good thing? If you ever try to run on me, get my money's worth. Out of
Jesus.
you or out of your daughter.
Do what you must, but I thought you should hear the truth.
Special crimes.
It's a bit more complicated than he thought.
My NYPD liaison.
How about a little reminder? What the hell is going on?
Where's Reese been?
I mean, that's some familiar music.
Why change the plans, Sarah? Guy, I'm a friend of your mother's.
Nice. He did ask to be dropped at the
Yeah.
private terminal.
Oh yeah, he did.
Wanted to kill you a long time ago. I said you were too useful.
Not anymore!
In the knees. She just so casually did that.
She did.
Yo, so I got this one.
Oh. Why are they such badasses?
It's so cool. They are so cool. And to have Fusco there be like, ah, don't worry, I got this one.
Yeah. They've both been arrested tonight.
Yeah.
Usually meant I needed to run.
Hell, he can't run anymore. Well, he broke the law repeatedly. For better or worse, the fate is in his hands now.
Seems awful considering she was kind of
Yeah.
forced to do it, but she still, yeah.
So much I have you on. 40 counts of art and antiquities theft. I'm a hero with Interpol now. I recovered the Bible and took down a cell of Czech extortionists in Prague. Don't know how I did that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you didn't really do that.
No.
I couldn't do anything wrong now if I tried. I always thought it was a shame.
My life of crime.
Your life before that.
She had such hope and
I
bright
thought you
future.
deserved the gold.
He saw the good.
Yeah.
He knew. Nice. See, not everyone thinks black and white. There's
No.
that grey line.
Thank your friends for helping to get Kai to safety. I wonder if I'll make it in the real world. And the only thing I was good at was gymnastics and stealing.
She's pretty good at planning a party.
Yeah.
The only thing I was good at was killing people. I'm working on it.
Not doing half bad at that,
How about
sure.
you just try being a mom?
Yay!
This is a good reminder as well for Reese why they do what they do.
Yeah.
Straight after, yeah.
How about Fort Knox? Think we could take Fort Knox? I'm saying this, I'll make a pretty good team.
There's one teammate missing.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
How about the crown jewels?
Dare you touch our crown jewels? We'll stop him. Or should we help him?
I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do, but I just want to be part of this for just an hour. Let me join in. What is a group of 4 people called?
Barbershop quartet? The quartet? I don't know. Why?
Don't know. Because it was just going to be like our favourite foursome together in this one.
Yeah. Our favourite barbershop quartet
Yes.
together again. There we go, that was Provenance. What did you think of it?
It was a good one. It really reminded us of also the fact that the numbers aren't always... Like, I feel like we talk about this quite a lot during this, but there's a lot of episodes and like it's a very long series that
Yes.
you get into the habit of thinking that every number needs saving.
Yeah.
And that someone's going to kill them, and it's like, who's going to kill them? But it's actually like, wait, no, it's implying that either you get these sudden episodes that is a reminder of like, it's not just they're going to get killed, they might be killing someone else.
Yeah. It turned out
Even
she
though-
was good in the end. But
you had that like
that moment
thought.
of like, well, that's the whole point. It's a good way of throwing you off because you're never too sure
Yes.
what's going on. But that's what Finch said last episode, is like the reason the machine only gives the number is because he always wanted a human element in deciding someone's fate. So, yeah, there we go. What did you think overall?
No, it was a really good episode. I liked it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was different. It was like a little heist.
Yeah.
Something.
Loads of people involved. You had them, the NYPD, Interpol. Like,
Yeah, it was interesting. The whole security
a little
company.
mob group
yeah.
from Prague.
Czech Republic, little gangsters. Yeah. They're not little. I don't know why I said that.
thought that little gang as well. I'm like,
huh?
I think I said little.
Okay, that's what you put it in my mind.
Yeah, probably. Right, I don't think they'll appreciate that.
No, probably not. But yeah, it's kind of a back to basics kind of thing. We had no like overarching kind of stuff in there,
No.
other than just a regular old
Number game.
back together, which was kind of like what Fusco said at the end, like make a good team or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Reese was like, well, we're missing one.
Yeah.
But you have to move on. You have to continue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it started with, they went straight into it really with the fact that there was a number.
We went into the machine. Stolen knife we saw, remember?
Yeah.
It's being stolen. And they were like decoys. It wasn't, they caught someone, but they weren't the person. Yeah. But yeah, we went into the number. Reese had turned up at the library.
Nice
new suit, new number. There you go. Kelly Lynn. Yeah.
And she is a party planner.
Yes.
So Shaw has got tickets to the party.
At the Museum of History.
Yes, and Harold has got VIP ticket with a +1.
Yeah. So there she
they're
was,
off.
the least. I like how he goes to get his gun. He's like, where is it? And Shaw's like,
Changed it to the history section
yeah,
about a week ago.
moved it. You need to update your arsenal.
Yeah.
And we see Reese getting ready.
Yeah, struggling with the bow tie.
Bow tie. I've never done a bow tie, so
No.
Yeah. Finch trying to help. Finch is like just admiring the suit.
Yeah.
Because his friend made it in Italy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember. Reese is like, oh, I can put together and take apart something in the dark.
No, it's just a bow tie.
I can't, yeah. And then he starts doing it again, and then Finch is like, is it this
bat wing or something?
Yeah, this not or that, and,
He just
then
looks at him
Reese
like-
looks at him. He's like, oh, never mind, take your time, it's fine. How can you make that much noise?
Anyway,
I like them short turns up.
Shaw walks out of the room and is like, it says do not be late.
Yeah, I like how she's like, sorry to interrupt this mildly erotic moment.
Yeah, but the invitation says do not be late. And then they're just looking at her and she's like...
I think Reese says you upgraded your
Arsenal.
Yeah. And she's like...
I can't remember what she said.
She says she's like got a gun or whatever.
Yeah, I've still got my 38 in my bag.
Yeah. They turn up at the museum and there's protesters outside.
Yeah.
Which is kind of relevant because a lot more people are coming out now about like the British Museum and being like, we want our stuff back. Like, you just stole it. Like, which I do get.
Yeah.
Like, and it's the whole argument of like archaeology as well. Like, it's like, when can you dig up?
Finders keepers sort of.
Yeah, but when are you allowed to dig up and...
Yeah, and just take things wherever you want.
It's weird. And obviously, like, a lot of the stuff we have in our museums is thanks to the British Empire and the horrible stuff they did back then. So there's even a joke about that in Spider-Verse. I don't know if you remember. It's when Spider-Man India, I can't remember how to pronounce his name, but he's like showing you around. He's like, here's the traffic, here's where the British stole our stuff. Anyway, Shaw is inside.
Yep. And then a guy starts choking.
Yeah, before that, a guy's complaining about like the dry ice.
Dry ice that was delivered.
He's getting really like in her face, and she's kind of like,
"They're not charging us. I haven't got PO for it. It was a mistake."
And we upgraded the wine, and he's like, "Oh, I like rosé." It's like that. Shut him up.
Yeah. This is where Harold and Reese check in, and then Reese walks off, and then the woman goes, and she's like, "He's very nice."
He's gorgeous. Yeah. Reese is just on the edge. He looks on edge, but she saves the guy from choking. Shaw does.
Yeah, and then she meets Number.
Yeah. They just get chatting.
Oh, it's an interesting accent. And she was really blasé about where she comes from.
And they said something about being in the right place at the right time, and it just kind of, it worked out.
Yeah. And then Harold gets fascinated by a book.
Yes. It's an old codex for like 1,000 years old.
Yeah, Reese is like, can we continue to look like...
we need to focus.
Going on when the lights go out.
Yeah.
And the dry ice is making a mist, and then...
They're dry ice bombs, or something like that, and it's like, taking everyone out, and it's when you see someone stealing the old painting.
Yeah, and then they kick
the security guard.
And they run off, do a backflip over the thing.
Yeah. I mean, it makes it very obvious when she's doing flips and stuff. It's like, well, this person's got to be very
I like
gymnastic.
how Shaw is like, and then Shaw goes after her, and it's like, that's not as graceful.
Yeah.
It just didn't really...
No. And like, even when she fights her outside, she then does a backflip or whatever. It's like, you're kind of giving yourself away a little bit, you know? It was a bit
That's
much.
where we find out the thief is the Number.
Yeah.
But she gets away.
Yeah, and she says about the right place at the right time. Again, they keep mentioning that. But yeah, there you go.
She tries to go back in to get her bag.
Yeah.
She gets back in, then she learns Interpol.
She hears from Interpol that the person that done this, they leave decoys and dead bodies in their wake, and they're all kind of like, I think they all mention like, well, she didn't hurt anybody really. She didn't kill anyone. We haven't seen anything like that. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Which is good, like, way to say like, well, it's not her, because we find out it isn't. But got a laptop, but no good. Apart from it had GPS.
Yes, so they could see that she went to a pub all the time.
A bar. Yeah. So they go there and listen in.
Yeah.
Because of course Finch could just listen in. She's met with a guy called Cyrus, right? Cyril?
Yeah.
Cyril? I can't remember.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. I think Cyril. And they're just talking about because she stole it for him. And he's basically...
The next one is a mastermind.
Masterpiece?
Masterpiece.
We've had this all day. I don't know if we talked about this during Person of Interest, but we've had this all day for our reactions. It's very annoying, and I apologise, but we can't do anything.
But this is where we also learn that her daughter is being held by them.
Did we find that out right then?
Do we?
No, I don't think we do.
No, we don't, actually.
I think no, we don't.
It's when it fails, doesn't it? That
he calls her by Zhao.
Chow, yeah.
different name, and so that confuses me. But then Finch looks it up and finds out she was an Olympist,
silver medalist,
and then just got dropped from the team.
Yeah.
And they don't know why. Reese. We saw Reese following her as well, but she didn't.
Flat.
Yeah, I want to see the other names. I'll see it in the editing, but they were definitely like writers or producer names because one was L. O'Connor, which was Lucas O'Connor, and I didn't quite catch the other two. But yeah, so it's her home. Shaw breaks into it.
Says it's very much like hers.
Yeah.
Then was like, where would I hide? The mirror.
Yeah, behind the mirror.
Which is where they find out the location.
Yeah, she's got a place circled. It's a perfect place, like a chokehold. It's got perfect exits, multiple exits, so that's where they're going. Where her next thing is. And she's got information about the Gutenberg Bible. Finch is like, what? It's on a world tour! Wasn't there something you were going to see that was on a tour? Wasn't it Tutankhamun's tomb or something?
Not his tomb. What, you think they'd take a pyramid
I don't
all
know.
the way around the...
No, the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the whole thing.
Yeah, why'd you bring up this sort of subject?
Because you never got to see it, did you?
Why'd you say that with a smile on your face?
I'm not smiling.
You were smiling while you were saying that. So, it was for my birthday present, actually.
Wasn't it COVID that caused
my birthday
it to start?
present in 2020... Just 2020. I was going to say 2022. 2020. And my birthday's in April, and it was in the middle of April. So we had tickets booked for it. So my aunt was taking me up to London to see Tutankhamun because we were like, oh, this would be... Because it was the last time it was going on tour. It's not going on tour anymore.
No, yeah, I don't remember.
So, it's going back...
Yeah, it really sucks.
Sort of thing. And then COVID happened and everything, so it was like...
You needed this. You needed to perform a heist.
Well,
still the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
Thanks.
I think... Yeah, so then Shaw goes there, finds the broken glass, finds the spike strip on the floor, pulls it back, and that's when Kelly comes out with a gun, and they're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, you don't realise what you're doing.
Yeah. And then the cars just go past, it's like, you've screwed me over. And then she gets a phone call from Cyril.
Yeah, and she's like, I haven't got it. I missed the opportunity. He's like, you know what this means?
He's like, you know what this will cost us and whatever, and...
I'll get it. Sort of thing.
I'll find another way.
So the video call happens
of the child.
And
that's when even Shaw's like, did I hear mummy? Like, what?
Yeah. And Harold is like, oh, this is much bigger than...
Well, he's like, we've got this very wrong. We have screwed this over. Yeah, so... Shaw takes Kelly to the safe house, ties her up. She's got little bruises where they've had a fight.
So she's a feisty one.
And Finch comes in. I like how Finch is like, you might not believe me, but we'll help people.
Yeah, I need to know more. This is where we find out about she tried to hide the pregnancy as long as possible.
But she couldn't. So that's why she got kicked out of the Olympic team.
Yeah.
We also find out she didn't kill anyone. She didn't know about that, so that's all Cyril. Yeah.
But she ended up having to pawn a silver medal to pay for the medical bills to have
so
the
she
baby.
had to do a lot. I like how she said that to Finch as well. She's like, when was the last time you struggled to get money to eat and whatever?
Yeah.
If ever you have, which, I mean, Finch has been very lucky, hasn't he? So
yeah, and then she stole a watch to pay for food.
Yeah.
However, she didn't realise the shop that she was stealing from
was run by the Czech gang. Yeah. So
then she needed to pay back what she.
And they've kind of kept her in there. It reminds me of the gambling episode with the old people.
Yeah.
Because he was in it to pay back a debt, but then they just kept him going forever. Because how do you get out of that? Once you're in that, what are you going to do? So I quite like that. But they talk about where the Bible could be, and it's being held by Symmetric Security Solutions. They're based in the UK, but they're very good security.
Yeah, then starts the whole heist.
Heist is a heist. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I think I remembered because I accidentally wrote the description. I mean, I've seen all these, but then I saw it say about heist, and I was like, oh yeah. They're talking about, we're going to need to find a way to get these plans, and then Fusco's like, I should know an NYPD officer. So we got Fusco, which we did say.
So then they work out that it could be in 6 rooms.
But it's on the 70th floor.
It's the most security building.
It's got fingerprints, it's got
heat sensors, motion
tracking, all of it. this is when we get a little kind of montagey to set some music, but it's quite cool the way it's done. I like it. But Fusco calls up the Interpol agent and is like, "Oh, I don't know where she lives.
Yeah,
Go look at her. Yeah,
watch.
I'm a bit stretched thin here. Like, if you want to go sit there, you can be my guest."
Which then
Harold's got a 3D printer.
Yeah,
he's very excited. And that's. Oh, I don't. Yeah, so and then it goes back to Fusco stealing the fingerprint from the security guy. He's pretending the car's stolen.
Yeah.
I like how he's like, "Oh, this guy doesn't wash his hands."
Yeah.
Finch is like, "I didn't need to know that." Thanks for the detail. And that's when the Interpol guy bumps into Kelly.
Yes, and drops her bag, and then he picks up a memory stick.
Yeah.
Strategic memory stick, and then she's like, "Oh, it's all going to plan."
Yeah.
So he ends up phoning the security people to be like, someone that we know we're hunting is planning on stealing the Bible, you need to move it and keep it secure.
So it's very, very well planned.
Yeah.
He fell for it.
And they're like, we'll move it to the central room, the most secure.
Protocol 202, yeah. Yeah.
So they're like, damn, we know where
it is. Yeah. We cut to Reese in a bar questioning a guy.
Yep.
I was like, I said about a container. Yeah, his moustache is so funny.
You have to know what's
For some reason, talking about Mission Impossible, they're seeing him with a moustache, and then he's got like a briefcase. It reminded me of Henry Cavill and the moustache incident of Mission Impossible. Yeah, but yeah, he says, if I told you we had a specific containment thing, would you ask what's inside or whatever? Like, it's like, well, he tells him what it would be, like nuclear.
Yeah.
Right. But anyway, he basically wants them to store it, right?
Yeah.
It's a trick, but...
So he goes into the place with him.
Yeah.
This is funny because they're checking in at security, and then Shaw just rolls out of the booth.
Yeah, she just gets out. Yeah. And then as Reese is in
the other person must have been in there as well.
She must have been, yeah. Tight squeeze.
Yeah.
She's gymnastic, she's flexible.
Yeah,
or she's hanging on to the bottom of the car.
Maybe. Like the recent prison outbreak.
Yeah. I love how, Reese is going up in the elevator and the guy's like, have you really got nuclear buttons in there?
Like, no!
Smacks him over the head. Tries to break in, sets the alarm off.
Well, he puts his little ski mask.
Yeah, he does a little fight and then gets caught. It's like, oh no.
Right. Radio the NYPD to pick this guy up.
Reset the alarms. I like how, even though Reese didn't have much to do there, he then went off and did his own thing. But as they're resetting the alarms, Shaw and
come out the
Kelly come out the thing.
And this is where Finch is like, you have like so many seconds till the alarms reset.
Lick the fingertips.
Yeah, so they trick the bodies.
He says it, yeah. She's like, really? Like, feels a bit weird.
But it works.
Yeah. They get in the room, he's matched the temperature.
I did wonder, because a bit earlier he said, I need to turn the heating up in there, and I was like, heating up where?
So he matched their air room temperature to their temperature. It's really cool.
The lasers wouldn't sense them moving.
Yeah, which is so interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then there's strategically placed bars.
Yes, it was meant to
be. She gymnasts over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, like, the guy has arrived into Interpol. He's like, look, what are you doing? And they're like, we caught the guy. Oh, yeah, obviously they take Reese to, the NYPD officer. He was in the area.
Yeah, but it's Fusco.
It's Fusco. It's like, obviously, they need to start charging you a taxi fare.
Yeah, because he's like, take me to the JFK. Private.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. I want to know who the pilot is. Who's their secret pilot?
I don't know.
Yeah. Never met him. What was I going to say? Yeah, the Interpol guy's like, look, it's a woman. It's not. She uses decoys. And they're like, we got this under control.
And then that's when he's like, your fingerprints were used to open a room.
Yeah. Do you know what it reminds me of? I don't know if I can include this. There's a bit in Mr. Robot where they access a room. And then the guy looks at when it was accessed, and it says him. He accessed it that day, and it's like, what?
Yeah, I'm here. What?
Yeah, it's really cool. So they all run up. Yeah. And unfortunately, they got.
Yeah.
They got out. Yeah. So she takes the Bible. Well, they kidnap the Interpol agent, and then take him to listen in on the meeting between Kelly and Cyril.
So Interpol understands, like, she's not doing this.
Yeah, she's being
doing
forced
it, but it's not her own free will.
No, she's being forced to do it. Just listens in. She's like, I'm done. And he's like, no, well done when I'm saying I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, you know, let me remind you what's at stake. And then he gets the phone out. And Reese. The music was like an alternate knock knock.
Yeah.
Reese's theme. Yeah. Yeah, so good. And then he tries to shoot her because he goes to shoot her, and then Shaw's just sitting at the bar like, pew pew.
Yeah, straight in the kneecaps.
So good.
And then Fusco arrests her.
Yeah, like some guy goes to it, he's like, nah, I got this one, don't worry.
Both got arrested by Fusco tonight.
Yep. And Interpol basically lets her escape.
Yeah.
Because obviously they're all like, well, she still committed crimes and did all this. We can't do much. It depends what Interpol want to do with her now. But
I like this one where Interpol, they talk to her and he's like, I'm being congratulated for taking you down. And a whole
gang of,
which I don't even know how I did, but I'll take the credit.
That's fine. I can't do any wrong anymore. And he's like...
But then he's like, you deserved it. And she's like, what?
The gold.
The gold.
I always thought you deserve better, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he lifts his cup.
And the key is...
Yeah, so he saw the good in her. He saw what she'd done, so... Yeah. There we go. And she gets reunited with her daughter.
Nice
and then we have a nice little drinking at the end, talking about robbing Fort Knox.
Yeah.
Fusco's really into this now.
Well, no, rob the bloody crown jewels, like... Try it.
And obviously, like, the talk we said about the team. And then Reese, like, oh, we're missing one.
So weird to think, like... I'm like, would they be able to get to the crown jewels when the crown jewels are literally in the Tower of London, which, like, in hindsight, is not really. It's got security, but you know, like, when you think of like high tech security and stuff, but I bet you still couldn't get into the Tower of London to get the crown jewels.
There are certain places you probably...
Didn't someone steal the crown jewels at one point?
I have no idea.
Or attempt to steal them?
You may be thinking of Johnny English.
No, I think someone did, actually, in real life. Google it.
He's called Ryan Atkinson and he plays
Google
Johnny
it.
English.
Google it. Pick up that keyboard.
Go on, you do it, go on.
Did someone try to steal the crown jewels?
Someone said that. It's like, there's a post like, one day you'll be...
Yeah, someone stole the crown jewels.
Attempted.
Yeah, attempted.
There you go, they didn't then.
He was a soldier, spy, and adventurer who'd once fought for the king.
His name, Nathan Drake. Anyway, I was going to say, there was a post by someone who said... one day you'll be forgotten, like the last person will remember who you are and you'll be forgotten forever.
Yeah.
It's like, oh god. And then the reply was, not if I eat the Mona Lisa. It's like, oh, you got a good point. There we go, that was good timing. Anyway, that was Provenance. Back to basics kind of thing.
Didn't get any of the underarching stories.
No, exactly. No route, no Samaritan, no vigilance.
Hopefully we see some of it next
no
time.
Activity, nothing.
But I also like these episodes regardless.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
But
100%.
I also know there's this little thing simmering and bubbling.
Yeah,
under
you
the
never know
surface
when it's gonna. I like that it doesn't kind of happen every episode because then you're like, when it comes back, when the English guy turns up after a season, you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, I thought because Stanton was gone, he was gone. Like, I didn't think anyone.
Oh no. Yeah, there we go. We will be back in a week's time for episode 15.
Yes.
We're getting through it. Only 9 more to go in this season. Yeah. But there we go. Next on the channel is More Always Sunny. Look forward to that.
Yeah.
See you next time. Bye-bye.